Michael, help me! Save me! I've been studying English for 10 years, but every time I open my mouth, my brain just freezes.
Whoa, Sarah. Take a breath. What's the emergency?
I finished. I want to say, I finished, but my brain starts screaming 3 different options. I finish? I am finished? I have finished? Which one is it? I feel like I'm never going to master English grammar in this lifetime.
Sarah, calm down. Listen to me. You don't have a grammar problem. You've just been scammed by grammar terminology.
Scammed? What do you mean?
All those scary names, present perfect continuous, passive voice, they do nothing but give you a headache. They don't help you speak.
But if I don't memorize the rules, how will I ever know which word to choose?
Because the English machine actually only has 3 buttons on its control panel. Be, do, and have. Today I'm not going to teach you a single rule. I'm going to show you 3 mental pictures. If you can tell the difference between a photograph, a video, and a trophy, you can speak more clearly. Let's start with the first boss. Be. This is your photograph.
Okay, I know am is are, but what's the picture behind them?
Imagine you point your camera at yourself right now and press the shutter. Click! In that photo, time is frozen. You aren't moving, you aren't acting, you just are.
So it's a snapshot of my reality?
Exactly. We call this a state. I am Sarah. Identity photo. I am happy. Emotional photo. The coffee is hot. Quality photo.
So if I say I am at the office, it's just a photo of my location?
Correct. Now, here is where most students fail. They say, I am work. Sarah, use the logic. Can you have a work action inside a static photo?
No. If the photo is frozen, I can't be working in it. That's like a photo trying to be a video.
Boom. System crash. If you want to use the be button, you must describe your situation. So instead of I am work, you say I am busy. Busy is a state. It's a photo of your schedule being full.
That makes so much sense. Be is the who, where, how button.
But life isn't just a series of photos. We need movement. That's the second button. Do.
So if be is a photo, do is the high-definition video?
Exactly. When you press play, the energy flows. The do system is all about action. This is where your verbs live. Run, eat, sleep, type, negotiate.
So when I say, I work every day, I'm basically showing a video of my routine?
Yes. Let's compare them so you can feel the difference. Photo. Be. The project is difficult. This is just a fact, a frozen state. Video. Do. I work on the project. This is the movement, the effort, the video playing.
I see it. The do button is for when I want to show the process.
Right. And here's a secret. In English, do is the default setting for life. If you are describing what you do to survive, to earn money, or to have fun, you are hitting the video button. Now let's talk about the boss that gives everyone nightmares. Have.
I have done. I have been. My brain always wants to just use the past tense and forget have exists.
That's because you're looking at the time, not the result. If be is a photo and do is a video, then have is your trophy.
A trophy? Tell me more.
Imagine you were filming a video of yourself running. That's do. Now the video stops. The race is over. You are standing there, panting, and someone hands you a gold medal. You are holding that medal in your hand right now.
So the action is over, but I possess the outcome?
Have equals possession of a result. Do, video. I write the email. You can see my fingers moving. Have, trophy. I have written the email. The fingers have stopped. The email is in the sent folder. I am holding the result.
Oh my God! So I have finished isn't about when I did it, it's about the fact that I'm holding the finished trophy right now.
You nailed it! In a meeting, if you say, I finished it, it's a simple story about the past. But if you say, I have finished it, you are slamming that trophy on the table. It sounds professional, confident, and focused on the result.
Okay, I have a what-if question. What if I want to show a photo, but inside the photo, I am in the middle of an action? Like, I am working.
Great question. That's what I call the hybrid. It's a photo of a video.
A photo of a video?
Imagine you are halfway through your work video. I walk in and take a photo of you. In that snapshot, you are in the middle of the action. I am photo, working video.
So working is like the action, and am is the snapshot of me doing it right now?
Exactly. You are describing your current state of action. I work, general video, my routine. I am working, snapshot of the video, right now. Let's put this to the ultimate test. You're talking to your boss about a new marketing campaign. I want you to use all three systems to give a perfect update.
Okay, challenge accepted. State, the photo. The new campaign is almost ready. Setting the scene. Action, the video. My team is working on the final graphics today. Showing the movement. Result, the trophy. And I have already contacted the media partners. Showing the achievement.
Incredible! Do you see how much more native that sounds? You aren't just reciting facts. You are painting a three-dimensional picture.
It feels so much more natural. I'm not thinking about present continuous or present perfect. I'm just picking the right button for the right picture.
Before we go, let's look at why learners often sound weird or robotic. It's because they try to force a trophy into a photo or a video into a trophy.
Give me an example.
I have tired. Why is this a system error?
Because tired is a feeling, a photo. You can't hold tired like a trophy. You have to say, I am tired.
What about I do happy?
Happy is a photo of my soul. Doing happy would mean I'm performing a happy dance or something. It doesn't make sense. It's I am happy.
Exactly. Your brain is now checking for visual logic. If the picture doesn't look right in your head, the grammar is probably wrong. Trust your eyes, not just your memory.
Sarah, how do you feel now? Still think you'll never learn grammar?
Honestly, I feel like I've been trying to climb a mountain, and you just showed me there's an elevator. Photo, video, trophy. It's so simple.
English is a beautiful, logical machine once you have the keys. To everyone watching, I want you to stop being afraid of making mistakes. Start being a visual speaker.
We have a challenge for you. In the comments below, tell us about your day using our 3-button system. Give us a photo. B. How are you right now? Give us a video. Do. What is something you do every day? Give us a trophy. Have. What is one thing you've achieved today?
I'll be down there personally to check your pictures and see your trophies.
If this video finally made sense of the be, do, have mess for you, please hit that like button and subscribe to us.
We have so many more visual secrets to share. Don't learn English. Live it.
See you in the next video.
Bye, everyone.